Sometime around late November, a school janitor started noticing some strange things while roaming around the school grounds at night during his night shifts. Many other employees try to avoid this area when it starts getting late, and after a certain time no students are allowed to wander around this area. Many people believe the school is a creepy place, seeing as it was built over a cemetery ground, and to make things even more creepy, along the hallways of the school many photos of the old cemetery can be found along with some gravestone pieces above them. Previous janitors that have worked at the school have all said that every night strange and unexplainable things take place in the school. The current janitor has been experiencing some chilling phenomenon, and it's gotten to the point where it's freaking him out. So he decides to record. This is what he captures.
Alright, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. I'm here at work. I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. Alright. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And just do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just, see? That right there. Shit. Just ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh! No, I can't.
There is a set of balloons inside one of the classrooms. Oddly enough, one balloon in particular out of all of them seems to move and even follow the janitor as he leaves the classroom, giving him the chills. As he steadily retreats down the hallway, he notices a dark shadow figure quickly dash across the end of the hall in an instant. He then makes the swift decision to end his shift early for the night. However, the next night he returns with a little update.
Today's Saturday. You guys wanted to know about the video. I haven't come back here, haven't touched anything since last night, so I'm back to see if everything's still where I left it and see if those balloons are still there. Really don't want to be doing this, so I'm doing this for you guys. Like I said, I haven't been back here to touch anything. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I can't. I'm not doing that.
He sees the red balloon just waiting there by the entrance in the dark room, which instantly sets off yesterday night's trauma. So he just decides that he's not doing this and leaves. Ever since then he has been terrified to do the night shifts alone. An entity. A group of 3 friends were at one of their houses having a good time when suddenly out of nowhere the owner heard some creepy noises coming from the bathroom, which at first they brushed it off as just a strange coincidence, but after a while the noises persisted, so they decided to check it out. What they captured left them completely terrified.
Están escuchando, soy yo. Se están escuchando mazo de ruidos, tú. Eso viene del baño.
No vayas, estás loco,
Hermano,
Creo que quiere que vayas. Vale, venga, poco a poco, tío. Una polla.
una polla. Una polla.
No.
Ocho, para.
Para linterna, hermano, ¿qué haces? ¿Estás loco?
Se está escuchando de tu hermano.
Escúchame. Pon la linterna ahí, hermano.
¿Hola?
Una polla. Hermano,
Dios
esto
mío.
es mucho mal rollo,
¿Hay alguien ahí?
No.
Hermano.
Tira, vamos a ver lo que es.
Hermano, no.
Acércate un poco más. Tira. Asoma la cámara. Acércate lo que hay, acércate. Vale, ahí no hay nada. No hay nada ahí.
¡Hostia puta! ¡Corre, hermano! ¡Corre! ¡What the fuck!
As one of them pans the camera around the corner to the bathroom, we can see what looks like a pale gray figure with long hair peeking out from within the bathtub. This quickly sent the guys running straight out of the house, in pure fear. Is this a real ghost caught on camera? Or just an intricate ruse? As always, the final judgment is yours to make. Leandro has been featured on the channel a few times in the past, after experiencing some strange noise disturbances during the night at 3 a.m., which eventually got stronger and became something much more terrifying. But then, eventually, the activity just suddenly stopped out of nowhere, and Leanne had a few peaceful nights thinking it was over. But just recently, he has been woken up at 3 a.m. by something creepy once again.
Son de nuevo las 3 de la mañana. Estuve durmiendo tranquilo estos días, pero ahora me despertaron de vuelta los ruidos. Me recomendaron que prenda la luz. Me voy a quedar callado. Mierdazos. ¡Déjame salir, hijo de puta! ¡Déjame salir! ¡Déjame salir! ¡Jesús! ¡Jesús!
First he hears some strange noises coming from the bathroom, which appears to be what woke him up. The door then opens by itself, and as he goes inside to look around the room, he finds nothing there. And suddenly, the door shuts on him and gets jammed, not opening for a little while as if something was trying to trap him inside. After he gets out, we can then hear what sounds like a baby laughing. Coming from the same bathroom he just came out of, Leanne's viewers then suggest that he move houses to see if the paranormal activity stops. And lucky for him, he has a countryside house. So he decides to stay there for a little while to test and see if the creepy activity stops. And perhaps it was just something attached to that old home. But it seems whatever it is follows him to this new house, almost immediately after he moved. Watch closely.
3 de la mañana,
me vine a la casa del campo. Leí muchos comentarios que me recomendaban que me mude y me vine para acá para ver si el problema era yo. Pero parece que me sigue porque se escucha. Escuchando. Yo ya no, miedo ya no tengo. Y no hay nadie. El ropero este es grandísimo, pero no es increíble, pero parece que me sigue. La verdad, no.
Heavy rattling can be heard coming from the closet, but when he opens it, there's nothing there. Moments afterwards, some objects fall on the floor, all on their own. On the next night, things get even worse.
Estoy en el baño, sigo acá en la casa del campo y me están golpeando la puerta y no puedo salir y estoy solo. Esa luz la dejé apagada. Déjame tranquilo. Déjame tranquilo. Andate.
Something starts banging on the bathroom door while he is using the bathroom. Then a light turns off by itself and a door slams shut, and the same baby-like sounds can be heard coming from within the room. But whenever he goes to look inside, he sees nothing there. On another night, he starts hearing knocking on the windows and decides to go outside to check it out. When he sees something unnerving.
3 de la mañana, recién salgo de bañarme. Escucho silbidos desde el patio. Mientras me estaba bañando, escuchaba golpes de la ventana. Nunca me había pasado esto. Los silbidos nunca, la verdad. Todo tipo de ruidos, pero silbidos nunca. No sé qué hacer, pero ya fue. Voy a salir a revisar. Voy a salir a revisar. A estas alturas yo ya no tengo miedo, la verdad. No hay nada.
The curtain seems to suddenly stretch out unnaturally, as if someone is behind it, and he sticks his hand out as it stretches to feel if someone is behind it, and he does feel a touch of something, so he instantly ducks down to check underneath. But as always, he finds nothing there. It seems as though whatever is haunting Leandro is most likely attached to him and not his house, seeing as it wasted no time following him. No information is provided on the video, except for the fact that the uploader decided to explore some kind of abandoned house somewhere in Poland that turned out to be haunted. What he captured inside frightened him to the core. Watch closely. An old music box inside the house starts going off by itself, and then an object falls off the shelf moments later, before finally the music box starts playing again on its own, and a glass object is launched at the explorer, shattering on the ground and causing him to run out of there in fear. It seems as though the longer he stayed there, the quicker the activity escalated, almost as if something didn't want him inside. Exploring a bunch of abandoned buildings located in a secluded area somewhere in Poland. The explorer loses track of time, and before he realizes it, it has already gotten late and is now dark outside. So he decides it's time to make his way back home. Unfortunately, waiting around till dark was one of the worst decisions he could have made. While in the middle of nowhere, watch closely. Someone or something with a very pale face can be seen emerging from right on top of the roof, amidst the darkness of night. And this person seems to have his sights set on the explorer. The explorer panics and turns around to run deeper into the woods in an attempt to escape. But this creepy person continues to stalk him, almost like he's hunting him down. Eventually, he manages to escape the sights of this creepy figure and makes it back home safely. Many viewers were also quick to notice how pale the mysterious hunter was. But the fact that he just came sliding down off a rooftop in the middle of nowhere at night just shows how quick it could have been over for the explorer if he was standing a little closer. This next video was posted to the popular ghost subreddit by user Gabberflasm. He says the footage was taken by his mom's security camera. And in the video, his brother can be seen putting a Christmas tree into the boot of the car, so that he could drive it to his house later on. But while doing so, the camera captures something undeniably chilling. A creepy pale figure can be seen moving behind the trees in the background before slowly disappearing as it goes down. Then a few seconds afterwards, when the man tries to close the car door, what looks like two hands can be seen trying to reach out from underneath the car, one after the other, as if they were trying to grab him while he was standing next to the door. But real ghost or not, I'll leave the final judgment to you. A man named Javier lives somewhere in Argentina, along with his best friend Antonio. Things seemed normal at first, and they were often together, but one day Antonio started facing some strange things and began to isolate himself away from everyone else deep down. Javier suspected something was tormenting him, but he didn't want to believe it. One day he decided to look for Antonio and couldn't find him anywhere. Even after knocking on his door, there was no answer. So Javier decided to climb in through the back and check inside the house to see if he could find Antonio. What he captures leaves him utterly terrified.
¿Dónde carajo se habrá metido este? Me asustó. Parece que no hay nadie acá. Ya fue, vamos. Vamos a meternos en la casa de este loco, a ver qué onda. Hace como 2 semanas que no da señales de vida, no aparece nada. Vamos a saltar acá. Puerta abierta. Antonio. Antonio. Raro, che. Toño, soy yo. Javier. La puta madre. ¡Ey! Loco. Soy Javier, boludo. Che, loco, ¿sos vos? Ya fue, boludo. Vine a ver qué onda, ¿cómo andás? ¿Estás bien? Che, loco, si sos vos salí. ¿Escuchan eso?
He calls for his friend Antonio all over the house, but there's no answer. It's what he sees after opening this door that gives him nightmares.
Toño. La puta madre que lo parió.
He sees his friend Antonio hanging inside one of the rooms, shaking him to the core and causing him to run out of the room. Shortly afterwards, he sees something watching him above one of the tall doors down the hallway, and then he quickly decides it's time to get out of there and runs away. Before anything else happens afterwards, Javier calls the police, and after they discover what happened to Antonio, they eventually close off the windows and entrances to the house. But if you recall, Javier took the keys while he was inside previously, and after experiencing some strange and creepy occurrences inside the house himself, he is now certain that something isn't right and is determined to find answers as to what led his young 22-year-old friend to take his own life. On another day, he returns through the back entrance once again. This is what he captures.
Cuando encontré a Antonio, esta es la pieza. Mierda. Una laucha. Da un poco de escalofrío estar acá, se siente una carga un poco pesada, qué sé yo. Qué mierda. Linterna. ¿Qué pasó? ¡Ey, ey! ¿Quién anda ahí? Mierda. ¡Hola! ¿Qué mierda anda ahí, la concha de su madre? ¡Ey, ey! ¡Ey!
Javier sees someone walk into a room inside the house, but just seconds after, as he follows him inside, he finds no one there. And then moments later, as he turns around, another door slams shut in front of his face, all by itself. And he sees this person again, but he quickly vanishes around the corner. Javier believes something in the house is playing tricks on him, and something sinister is going on here, which caused Antonio to do this unthinkable action. So he sets up some security cameras around the house, and almost immediately starts capturing strange things. Watch closely. A dark figure can be seen lurking inside the house, as well as many doors slamming and strange noises being heard all over the place. Many viewers believe that the figure is either the spirit of Antonio, now bound to the house, or something far more evil. However, Javier will not give up until he gets some answers about the tragic fate that his friend suffered. So hopefully we'll receive some more updates very soon. As you know, we have featured Nick from the YouTube channel The Hooker a few times before. He has been going through a lot of paranormal activity, and even captured shadow figures in his house. He has since moved houses, and whatever was haunting him has followed him to his new house. And the creepy activity has returned after only a few weeks of peace. He sets up security cameras all over the house, and while he is at work, one of the cameras captures this. The next day, while he's home alone in the bathroom, he hears some noises coming from the closet on the other side of the room. So he decides to record while he checks it out. and that's when he sees something terrifying.
I'm in my bathroom that's attached to my bedroom. I keep hearing fucking noises coming from the closet that's just on the other side of this fucking wall. But Sarah's gone. Babe. Babe. Hello? Babe? Max? What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Dude. I thought I heard someone in the driveway too. Did you fucking see that? Someone's in my fucking closet. What the fuck? I have a fucking weapon around it. I have a fucking weapon of some sort. Who's here? Who's here? Hello? Oh, Jesus fuck. God damn, man, what the fuck? Max, come here. Max. Maxie boys, come on. Come on, Max. Max. Come on, Maxies, come on. Come on, Maxies. Come on. Come on.
A black shoe can be seen sticking out from within the closet, and as he pans the camera up, a pale face can be seen inside the dark closet, causing him to run to the garage in a panic. As you can see, whatever it is inside the closet looks quite a bit taller than him, and he mentions that he is 6'2", so whatever is in there is quite tall. He also mentions that he doesn't own any black shoes like the one that is sticking out. After a while, the camera shuts off abruptly as his phone runs out of battery. Things continue to get worse for Nick and his house. So he eventually calls in some kind of priest to cleanse the property. But this doesn't seem to solve the problem. So Nick resorts to crafting his own homemade Ouija board in an attempt to contact whatever entity that is present in his home and disturbing his peace. Take a look.
Finished. No, it's not completely done. I did it. I don't know what I'm doing, so I burned it. I burned the lettering and shit. I made this out of redwood. It's got I put little foam pads on it. Is anybody in this room that would like to say hi or talk to me or tell me why you're here? Tell me why you've been tormenting me for like 3 years now. Maybe you're the one that I saw in Dyer Lane that night. If you are, can you let me know you're here? Or maybe tell me why you're here. Is anybody in this room aside from me? I don't know how to use these things. I don't know if I'm using it right. I don't know if I'm supposed to wait. I don't know. Should I just lightly touch it? I'm assuming so it could. It's not very easily lightable. Should probably. Well, I guess it's the way it should be, right? I don't know. I can't like. So. If somebody's here, please just say yes. Somebody say yes if you're here. If somebody's here, can you please move this triangle with the circle over to the yes? I don't think that I need to be touching it for any reason. I think that if you're present, you could move it yourself. I've seen you move things in my house many, many times. If you are present and you would like to talk to me, please move that triangle over to the yes. Nothing. Oh, forgot one thing. Whoops. Goodbye, whoever might be in the room and doesn't want to talk. Goodbye. Go back to where you were. Goodbye. It's like, whatever. Okay.
Nothing happens during the Ouija board session, but as you may know, a homemade Ouija board can be just as bad as the real thing, especially if you don't have any experience using one. So this is definitely a bad idea, and I'm sure things will get worse after this. And about 2 weeks later, that's exactly what happens.
Should never fucked with that Ouija board.
I did that with the board. Many objects can be seen moving by themselves, and if you notice as one of the scenes changes, you can see this creepy image of what looks like a dark shadow figure. Nick says he's not that good at editing, so he took a picture against his camera to make a black scene to use as a transition between clips. But somehow this creepy picture ended up being there instead. A few days later, he arrives home from work and discovers a book on the floor. As he picks it up, he notices something quite disturbing. Watch closely.
Came home from work and this was on the floor in the living room. My wife picked these books up from some house that was giving away free shit. But when I picked it up, it automatically wanted to open to this page. Like as if somebody looked at this page a lot or something. And I noticed these 3 burn lines in it. But look what's in the middle.
As he picked up the book, it seemed to open onto a specific page that had some parts of it burnt, and in between the burnt words was the word hell. Judging by this, it sounds like whatever is haunting the place is implying that it's evil and demonic. So perhaps Nick accidentally welcomed something even worse into his house through that Ouija board. Or maybe this was always there to begin with. Unfortunately, things might get even worse. After discovering the strange transition picture in his video, he then goes to look at the source file and realizes that it's actually a horrifying video that he has no recollection of. A video with what looks like a person standing in the dark can be seen. Nick is terrified to find this on his device. He says he never took this video and doesn't know how it got there. At first he thought it was somehow a video of him, but some viewers suggest that it's another entity mimicking him, or possibly even worse. Either way, it's definitely bad news. But let me know what you think, and you can head on over to his channel, The Hookah, for more updates. As for this video, the original source is unknown, but in the footage a man decided to go camping solo in the middle of the woods amidst the darkness of night with his dog. And after setting up his tent and turning in for the night, he is woken up by some disturbing sounds and decides to go and check it out. What he captures is downright chilling. Watch closely. Sounds like a woman wailing can be heard coming from the woods. As the man looks around attempting to locate the source, he starts hearing it coming from all around, making it very hard to distinguish where it's coming from, but his dog starts barking at something off in the distance. And a white figure can be seen just lurking in the darkness. Similarly, in another video, Grizzly Gaz goes camping alone with his dog too. He camps in the middle of the woods by an old disused railway line that was dismantled in 1953, somewhere in England. At first everything seems fine, and he deploys his tent. As it gets late, something wakes him up in the middle of his sleep and shakes him to the very core. Take a look.
Hello? Oh, this fucking tap. Hello?
After searching around for the noise, eventually fades away, and he gives up not being able to find it. He thought it was strange, but didn't think too much of it, so he returned to sleep. A little while later, he is woken up once again.
Hello? 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 Nah, I'm off, mate. I'm off. Come on, mate. I can still hear it. Absolutely bobbed me pants then.
A pair of glowing eyes can be seen behind a tree in the dark woods, just watching him before quickly darting out of view. This experience left him creeped out, and he says he has never packed away his tent so fast before in his life. Just what do you make of these creepy camp encounters? Let me know down below. New apartment. A man named Jack, along with his partner Savannah, moved into a new apartment. And first everything was good, and they were loving the outdoor view. But not too long afterwards, doors started to open on their own, and they would hear noises from time to time around the place. On one morning, Jack is home alone around 6 a.m., as Savannah had already left for work, but he hears a tapping noise that kept waking him up, so he decides to record as he goes to look around, and he captures something chilling.
Okay, so it's like almost 6 in the morning, and Savannah's already gone to work, but I've been hearing this tapping noise for like the last 20 minutes. That's the air conditioner. It's not what I'm hearing. It sounds like someone's tapping with their finger. You hear that? Guess I'll go back to bed.
He hears a tapping noise, and as he pans the camera around, a creepy figure can be seen inside the bedroom, which quickly disappears as he turns around a few moments afterwards. Jack isn't the only one who experiences this activity, as one day Savannah experiences it herself.
Hey, so I know some of you don't believe me, but I've been starting to get goosebumps and the hair on the back of my neck is starting to— What the hell?! We are moving.
What happened?
The silhouette of a wide-looking person can be seen on the shower curtains, but as she pulls them open, there's nobody behind them. And Jack comes from the other way behind the corner, so it couldn't have been him. The next night, while filming Savannah, he would see something terrifying.
You look tired.
Yeah, kinda.
Tonight was a long night.
It was. Why are you filming me?
You just look really good right now.
I do think we're a pretty attractive couple. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Oh my god.
What? What happened? Did you see something?
What looks like two shadowy figures go past, possibly inside the house, as there could be a reflection. But then an actual figure in white moves across outside the window. But when they head outside, they see no signs of anything out of the ordinary. After this, Savannah starts to be more wary of the situation in the house. And the following night, she hears voices out on their balcony. So Jack decides to check it out. What he captures is undeniably creepy. Watch closely.
Okay, so Savannah's saying that she's hearing voices out on the balcony, so I told her I would check it out. What the hell is that? Oh, I definitely just saw somebody out there.
Did you see something?
A dark figure of someone or something is standing directly outside the window, but quickly vanishes as he turns around after hearing the noise inside the house. But just as he walks back through the corridor, we see a creepy pale dark gray face with dark eyes and fairly long hair looking out from the darkness around the corner, just as he goes back to his room. And Savannah asks if he saw anything. This seemed to go unnoticed at the time, but they are already convinced they have seen enough and are ready to move out. So is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just an intricate ruse? You judge.